Hey everybody, and welcome back to this episode of Curiosity Cooks. Today we've got an extra special recipe for you. We're doing avocado toast 3 ways, a vegan version, a nice hearty hefty brunch version, and then a lighter, not too heavy breakfast version. But before we get into it, I want you guys to go ahead and like, subscribe, click that bell icon to check out new videos when they get posted, and let us know in the comments what your favorite type of toppings are on your avocado toast. Let's get into it. So, for starters, our ingredients for our avocado toast obviously are going to comprise of your favorite kind of toast, some avocado, and usually some lime, pepper, salt to taste on that avocado on top, usually some red pepper flakes as well. We're going to spice things up today a little bit with some basil pesto, some meat for our hearty brunch avocado toast, some tomatoes and thinly sliced red onions for the top of our avocado toast, and a couple fried eggs. And we're gonna top everything in the non-vegan version with a little bit of Parmesan cheese to add a nutty, flavorful aroma to our avocado toast. Let's get started with plating all these up and getting them into the toaster oven. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with our avocado toast. The first one that we're gonna do is our vegan avocado toast. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of olive oil on top. We're just gonna do a light spread of olive oil. And we're going to do a sprinkle of a little bit of red pepper. And we're gonna thinly slice some onions and some tomatoes to throw on top of this. We're gonna go nice thin slices on this. So you wanna use the front of your blade a little bit and get nice, crispy, thin slices. Take your time with this. No need to rush anything. It's a quick recipe that you can just throw in your toaster oven or in your toaster and get out of the way. And then for our tomato, we're gonna do the top. Get rid of that. We're gonna go nice, thin, beautiful slices on our tomato. We're gonna top this off and it's all ready to go. And there's the vegan foundation. Let's get into our next one. Our next piece of avocado toast, we're going to do our hearty breakfast avocado toast. On this one, I'm throwing in a little bit of pesto. For those of you that are like, why don't you use the pesto in the vegan one? Pesto is usually made with olive oil, basil, garlic, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. So if you guys are interested in checking out a vegan pesto recipe, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. But today we're just working through our heartier breakfast and non-vegan avocado toast with a little bit of pesto. Spread that, and we're actually gonna do that for both our hearty breakfast and our light breakfast, more vegetarian avocado toast. We're gonna spread that on our bread. Now for our hearty breakfast avocado toast, I don't wanna do tomato just because I don't like how it meshes with the turkey that I'm using today, but I am gonna throw a little bit of red onion on this one. And I'm gonna chop a couple more slices of tomato as well for later. Beautiful. On our breakfast slice, we're gonna throw a little bit of our onion on both of these guys. And then on our breakfast slice, a little bit more of a light breakfast, we're also gonna add a little bit of extra tomato. And we're gonna hit these both with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. So a little bit of Parmesan right here on top. Perfect. We're gonna throw these into our toaster oven to preheat at 350 degrees. So I'm gonna go ahead and preheat our toaster oven and then wrap these up so we can get them in. On top of our brunch, we are going to add in just 1 slice of our deli meat. Today I'm using some turkey. Feel free to use chicken, turkey, roast beef, whatever your favorite breakfast deli meat is. I'm gonna add 2 of those slices on here. And then we have our finished 3 right here. And we should be good to go. Okay, so while we've got our 3 avocado toasts in the oven, I do want to show you guys a couple other ways that you can toast your bread. Obviously, you can use a toaster, add all the ingredients on top after. Another way that I like to do when I'm in a pinch or when I'm traveling and in an Airbnb making avocado toast, I will use a griddle and a pan. So we're gonna start by throwing a little bit of extra virgin olive oil onto our bread. And we're gonna put that side down onto a very, very low flame griddle. And while that's going, we're gonna go ahead and top our avocado toast once it's gotten a little bit warm. And while that's heating up, we're gonna go ahead and start mashing our avocado. So we're gonna take our avocado, we're gonna run our blade through it and go slices along the side here. And then we're gonna grit it out by going horizontal cuts. So we're gonna go ahead and scoop that out here. Then we're gonna come into the second one. Now, as I have told you guys multiple times with avocados, you do not wanna come down on it. That's a really bad idea with the pit. I think I read something where it's like, 2,000 injuries in the last year and people that have gone into the ER in the United States were due to avocado opening related injuries, and that's ridiculous. So the nice way to get the pit out of your avocado is to run your knife right up against the edge, and we're gonna roll that pit out just like that, and then we can throw it away. And we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna cut vertically, and then we're gonna grit it horizontally before we go ahead and drop it in to mash it up. And we're gonna make sure we get every little bit of this avocado out of the shell. We don't wanna waste anything here. We're gonna take our avocado, give it a couple taps with your fork just to get it mashed up in there. And what's really gonna get it easy to mash, we're gonna roll out a little bit of lime juice. I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon of lime juice today, which is about half of a lime. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna cut that in half here. Always make sure you roll your lime out because it gets the juice a little bit out and makes your job a lot easier as you're trying to squeeze it into your avocado mixture here. So we're gonna add a little bit more of our olive oil. We're gonna spread that right here, and we're gonna give it a nice flip. It's a little over toasted, but perfect for our purposes because we are gonna cover it and steam it a little bit to melt some cheese. And right now we're gonna go ahead and add on our pesto right on top. A little bit of pesto, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and a couple slivers of our red onion. We're just gonna go ahead and squeeze a little bit of lime juice right around the edges to cause some steam, and we're gonna cover that up. Okay, so getting back into mashing our avocado here. Doesn't need to be an exact science. I always just push it up against the corners, just like this. And then give it a little mix. Grab those pieces that fall. Doesn't need to be extra smooth or anything. A little chunky is really, really good for an avocado toast. Gives you that nice volume and flavor of the avocado. So we're gonna go ahead and pull our toast right out of the oven. Those are perfect. We're gonna let that sit for just a couple minutes while we get the fried egg going, and then we're gonna plate things up for you guys. Okay, so we've got all of our avocado toasts nice and ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and start with our vegetarian first. So this one, we got a little bit of onion, a little bit of tomato, made it look all beautiful. We're gonna go ahead and add our avocado on top along with a fried egg. And we're gonna make this look pretty. Just go ahead and take your fork and run it through, make it like a grassy plain. And we don't wanna skimp on the avocado at all. We're gonna go right there. It's gonna be delicious. We're gonna take our fried egg and we're gonna go right over the top. with a little bit of crushed red pepper, and it's gonna look beautiful. So that is our first one, done the right way. A little bit of a lighter breakfast, but absolutely perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and plate up our second one, our vegan French toast, our avocado toast. Why do I keep doing that? On our vegan avocado toast, had a little bit of olive oil. I like to add a couple more spices on this one, so we're gonna go ahead, get a nice scoop of our avocado here all around, and we're gonna add in cracked black pepper, a little sprinkle of salt, and finally a little bit of crushed red pepper on top. And that is all she wrote. So I've got the egg frying up in here. I'm gonna do this one a little sunny side up. So we're gonna add a little bit of water to our grease, and we're gonna cover it with a dome pan. Feel free to cover it with any other lid that you have. It's not a perfect science with these tiny frying pans, but we're gonna make it work. So just a little sprinkle of water to steam it up. And we're gonna add that right on top. And you hear that sizzle. And the last thing, of course, we need to plate up is our hearty breakfast avocado toast. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that avocado while that fried egg is getting ready for us. Perfect. And again, we're gonna run our fork through, make a couple nice, beautiful lines in our avocado. We're gonna sprinkle a little bit of the crushed red pepper on our grass this time. Also add a little bit of black pepper. Actually, we're gonna add the black pepper and the salt on the egg to make it a little bit more flavorful. And check on our egg real quick. And that is the perfect amount of golden. We're gonna go ahead and take our fried egg and put it right over the top. Beautiful. And we're gonna sprinkle just a little bit of cracked black pepper on top and a pinch of salt. And there we have our third and still delicious avocado toast. All right, so we've got our final products here of our avocado toast. We've got our hearty brunch breakfast avocado toast. We've got our light breakfast avocado toast with no meat, just some tomatoes, some onion, avocado, and a fried egg on top. And then of course we've got our vegan avocado toast. We're gonna jump in for a taste test. I think I'm gonna try our light breakfast first. Got that egg yolk perfectly cooked and looking beautiful. You get the perfect crunch on that toast. The avocado is light and delicious. A little bit of egg yolk in there. Oh my gosh. And this is a super easy recipe. It took us 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and try our vegan one next. This one, like I said, I have olive oil, red onion, some tomato, some avocado, and some crushed red pepper. This one's super light. Not usually a huge tomato person, but that combination with a little bit of olive oil and avocado makes it delicious. And of course, that crunch on the toast. And then our last one, this one has a little bit of a runny yolk, is our hearty breakfast. This one is definitely heavy. I think I'd probably do 2 of those for a breakfast, 1 of these for a light breakfast. And I might split 1 of these with a friend for breakfast. It's nice and heavy, but it's all types of delicious. And oh my gosh. If you guys have liked what you've seen so far today, and you guys are interested in checking out some more of our recipes and some of the other things we do with avocado, check us out on Instagram at The Curiosity Cook. And make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below on which one is your favorite recipe. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for coming.